You'll hear people say the moment you drive a new car off the forecourt, it loses all its value. Whilst that's not totally true, it does lose a fair bit. So if you're in the market for a new car, you're probably concerned about the inevitable depreciation that comes with buying new. I don't blame you. The value of a brand new car loses almost straight away is eye-watering. But of course, there are loads of reasons why a new car is a great option. The warranty, the tech, the miles, but it all comes with a price and not affordable to everybody. But leasing might be the solution you've been searching for. I'm Josh, the founder of Motorlet, an independent vehicle leasing broker. In this video, we will explore the pros and cons of buying versus leasing a vehicle with a focus on how leasing can help you dodge depreciation. Car depreciation is one of those things that doesn't really get spoken about enough. It's the process by which a vehicle loses its value over time due to various factors. There can be all sorts, from age, wear and tear, market demand, and technological advancements in newer models. As a new car owner, you start with little to no equity in your vehicle. You spend all that money to potentially lose a pretty high percentage of its value almost instantly. As the car depreciates, your equity diminishes even further. That means if you plan to sell or trade in your car within the first few years of owning it, you may find you still owe more money than the car's worth, creating a situation known as negative equity. This is known as the initial depreciation and is one of the most substantial hits a car's value takes. In some cases, a car can lose up to 20% or more of its value within the first year. Then of course, as a car gets older, its value decreases steadily. This decline in value is known as age-related depreciation. The rate of depreciation varies depending on factors like make and model of vehicle, its condition, and the maintenance it receives. Then you've got the mileage. The more you drive your car, the more the value decreases. Cars with low mileage tend to retain their value better because they're perceived as having less wear and tear. Things like dents, scratches, interior damage and mechanical issues will also reduce a car's value. You can kind of mitigate this with regular maintenance and repairs, but they cannot entirely prevent depreciation and they cost to keep up with. And like I mentioned earlier, as a car technology advances, older models become less desirable. The features just aren't as good and the safety advancements aren't as impressive. Again, pulling down the value of your car. So, what are your options? Well, I've got a few. I'm in leasing and that's what the title of the video is, so we'll go through that versus buying today. When you lease a car, you essentially rent it for a predetermined period, usually 2, 3 or 4 years. During this time, you make monthly payments based on the anticipated depreciation of the vehicle. This means you're paying for the vehicle's decrease in value, but you don't bear the responsibility for the depreciation itself as you do when you own the car. At the end of the lease, you return the car to the dealer and either lease a new one or explore other options. I'd say the number one advantage to leasing is that you have the opportunity to drive the latest car models with cutting-edge features and technology, and every few years you get another one. Another is that car dealers and manufacturers often have flash deals on leases if they need to quickly meet sales targets. You can secure an excellent lease deal with lower monthly payments or attractive incentives for less than normal. Also, leasing through your business can lead to significant VAT and tax savings. In many cases, you can claim back a portion of the VAT, and the business lease payments can be tax deductible, which will reduce your overall tax liability. And because your monthly payments are fixed for the duration of the lease term, you won't suddenly see a monthly payment increase by 20% because of the variables in the small print. And last but not least, leasing offers flexibility at the end of the term. You're not responsible for selling the car, so you can choose to extend the lease formally or informally, request to buy the vehicle, or simply hand it back and start with a fresh new lease. Some brands will also allow you to keep your current lease until your new one arrives, so you're never without a vehicle. The decision between leasing and buying ultimately depends on your personal needs, driving habits and financial situation. But if dodging depreciation is high up on your list and you're not bothered about ownership, I'd definitely recommend looking into leasing. At Motorlet, we understand that choosing between leasing and buying can be a complex decision. Our team is here to assist you in evaluating all of your options, answering your questions, finding the right cars and providing quotes tailored to whatever you might be looking for. If you need more help or you've got any questions, get in touch or leave a comment below.